Hello, I'm going to play Balatro. I'm just gonna do it. I'm working on Gold Stake, and I'm working on Gold Stake Black deck, but that stuff's really just not fun to do. So I'm gonna do Zodiac. And I'm gonna go through how I play to win, especially Gold Stake. And this is not for Endless either. This is just for winning any round. Now on Red Stake, we have 3 discards, so I can discard for this full house. One tip to know for new players is that if you want to win small blind in one hand so that you get the maximum $3, then you need to play either a straight, a flush, or a full house. Anything higher, basically anything you play, will just win in one hand. But you need to play one of these 3 things where the average card number is an 8 or higher, and then that will give you a high enough score. So if I had 3 6s and 2 9s, that wouldn't be enough. But if I have 3 9s and 2 6s, that would be enough. This is not enough. So I'll have to look for something better. I mean, I can just play it, and then I've used 2 hands, but it's a, unoptimal start. Okay, so I was wrong about the math there. 6 is 2 below 8, which gives it a deficit of 2, and we had 3 of them, so it's a deficit of 6, and 2 9s are above 8. So that's still an average number below 8, but of course, Full House has an extra 5 chips to start over flush. Hopefully you still trust me. We're gonna buy Joker Fede right now. Draw Full House right off the top. That's good enough to win, especially with 10 mult. Now the thing is with winning is that you shouldn't be afraid to take jokers like this one. Like, any amount of malt is really good early on. This is why Jimbo is like a good joker at the start, because 4 malt is not anything to like laugh at. It's actually a decent amount that can take you quite far. When you draw 1 pair and you're looking for another thing, just discard for the highest one. Okay, I want to get my econ up. So we're going to take business card and we're going to take splash. Splash is going to synergize with business card because it's going to let us play face cards even if we don't have face cards in our 2 pair. Of course it didn't trigger. We know that our score is about 1,400 right now. This is the second time we see Joker Tournoi to show up. I swear to God, I don't want to see you. Now, the trio is probably something that we want to take, and we're going to transition to Full House. This is a good Full House setup. This is good things are coming our way right here. Okay. So we have a 2 pair with 3 face cards. Now, I wonder why that scored less points. Oh, because it wasn't a Full House. Of course. I kind of want to get my econ up, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to leave. As much as I wanted to take that Cartomancer. I'm just going to look for more face cards, because I have 3 discards and I want to use them. This isn't even a bad outcome because I get to play more 2 pairs with face cards, which means more money. As long as I draw one. But I can also play this straight, which will cover up the rest of the money, or points that I need. Yep. So I've already lost the level on 2 pair, and I should probably just focus on getting Earth. Especially to keep my econ. This is good because this is money, it destroyed a queen, but it destroyed more things that are not queens, which is overall a better direction. I'm going to focus on getting more face cards so that I can keep my econ going. I'm going to sell you in hopes of getting something better. That's alright. Okay. I really dislike Banner. It's probably one of the worst jokers. Because a lot of the time it's not going to give you a lot of value, as you can see. Now it doesn't do anything. $2 from this jack? Shit. I need to start looking for full houses. Another special pack. It was kinda lucky here. I'm gonna take a familiar. Amazing. That's 3 jacks. This is a kind of misogyny deck. A bunch of jacks and no kings. I mean, a bunch of jacks and no queens. Here we go. Now let's see what this is on. I'm gonna sell Splash and take mail-in rebate. Now, mail-in rebate is one of the best jokers in the game because of the amount of money you can get from it. It is pretty nuts. I'm going to find another jack. Here's a 4 of a kind with kings. This probably does not win. Because it doesn't contain 2 pair. Here's a 5. Money, money, money. Please do not break. It didn't break. This is really good with business card. I'm taking it. Now, as far as packs go, I see a lot of new players skipping packs. These are what improve your deck. You want to open the pack at every chance you get. So that's why I'm buying these packs all the time. The other thing is that Zodiac deck I'm popping off here with the tarot cards because that's what it's good at. You want to see a lot of tarot cards in the shop for reasons like this, because so here's the thing with the tarot vouchers. A lot of people don't like taking these because it dilutes the shop, which is a good reason, especially when your joker roster isn't full of good jokers. You're like, I'm looking for jokers, right? Why would I want to take that? But it's for reasons like this. Like, I just got myself another Earth by re-rolling in the shop, by finding a lot of tarots in the shop over and over again. It's overall a good thing for money loops like that. What am I discarding here? 5s? No. Jacks. I have a lot of those. I'm looking for a full house. Anyways. It's unlikely that I'm going to draw my last queen. So I'm just going to keep the 2 queens and look for kings. We're making a lot of money from the jacks. I'm a rich man. Okay, I have 4 kings. Here's another thing. Oh, I actually did draw my... Wow, I did draw my last queen before my kings. Here's something that a lot of new players... I see them make this mistake as well, which is that when you're not drawing the hand you get, just keep going for it. Eventually, it's going to work out. This did not trigger. Like, they'll use their last discard, they won't draw the flush, and they'll be like, okay, I'm screwed. But you should still go for it. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sell business card, mail-in rebates better. I'm gonna use the judgment. Awful. And then I buy brainstorm or ménage. Now here's the thing. If you didn't know, brainstorm and blueprint are the best jokers in the game. Because what they do is they copy the best joker for any scenario. So right now, this one is copying mail-in rebate, which is the best joker in the scenario because that's like I'm not scoring points when I'm discarding, right? I guess not in this scenario right now. And then when I want to score points, then I'm going to move the trio to the left. And then this is going to copy trio. Now I have times 6 mole instead of times 3. It's very versatile. This is amazing. I almost thought I would draw another 6 there. I'm gonna do this. I guess I could have sold Hanging Chad before I sold... Oh, I should have put this on the left. I could have sold Hanging Chad before I sold the business card. But this is a good joker regardless. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Apply hero font. Oh, I did the wrong order. That's fine anyways. I'm gonna sell Joker Filet because this was getting me more malt. It was times 12 times 3, and then it was adding 10 in the middle, and then multiplying by 3 again, which made it useless. Now this is something that I'm interested in. This is good. That's just pure luck. A rare Joker from the Judgment. Gee, look at that. And then I'm gonna take Bull over Hanging Chad. Hanging Chad probably has more value than Bull right now, but I'm betting on Bull, being better because he's gonna start saving money. Now this is not good. I did not expect this. It's fine. I can figure it out this way. I just gotta remember that they're probably not queens because I have more jacks than kings. Pure luck. I wasn't copying the trio. Okay, I'm still happy I made it. I'm rich. I'm gonna turn those queens into kings. This is also good. This is a very unfortunate, but it happens. I'm gonna discard this glass so I don't play it. I have my full house. Okay, now I get to sell this. Flat malt jokers aren't very good. I'm gonna sell Bull. I'm gonna sell mail-in rebate. Sad, but I got a part. Look at that. Now I'm gonna pop off. I'm gonna take this because why not? Maybe I'll do something. Who knows? I really need levels. I really need levels in Full House, please. It's been a while since I've gotten that. Now I can actually spend my money. That's not very good. Another thing to keep in mind, I almost sold it. This is better to keep in my hand because it means it won't show up in the shop. So I have a higher chance of getting a useful joker. That's pretty good. It's polychrome. I'm gonna put that here. You know what? I'm gonna copy it like this for now. Just why not? Make some money. Sure, man. Why not? We're gonna cut on-face cards. Who cares? I'm gonna discard for full house. This is gonna make the points because I have the class king. Money, 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 money. Wow. See, this game's kind of easy when you make the right decisions, but also when you look into Brainstorm and Invisible Joker from a Temperance, and also a trio. We also got our mail-in rebate back, which is really good with 2 Brainstorms, because that means $15 every time you discard a 3. So I'm taking that. This is exactly what I want. I'm looking for a face card in here. I'm gonna stop taking kings, and I'm gonna want to start cutting cards because we want to cut cards. I guess I could have taken the strength. This is sad for the mail-in rebate. Obviously, I want hand size for that. Sad. I don't know if this wins because I don't have the fortune teller anymore. Never mind, it does. Kind of barely though. So this is something that you kind of just gotta remember. Seed money sets your interest cap to 50. And money tree sets your interest cap at $100. So, one sec. Okay. So now I kind of want to stay around 50 instead of spending down to 20 every time. Dude, I'm rich. That's $30. King? King? Perfect. It broke. That happens sometimes. I have a lot of money. Glad this run's working out. You always check to see how good Supernova would be, and it's kind of shit right now. Know that lucky cards are the best kind of card upgrade next to glass cards. You always want to take lucky cards. I stay at 50. I upgrade this jack and this king. Discard queens. I want to discard kings. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have upgraded it. Good thing I have a lot of these. Nice. Another thing to note is that you always get $20 from playing lucky cards. You always get $20. Not quite $20. I thought it was for a second because it made the same noise. But it wasn't. Immolate. Amazing. This is a good, endless potential actually. And I said at the start that I wasn't going for endless. I took that shitty Joker. This is something that you always keep in mind. You always start the run by taking whatever the game gives you. And then you see where it takes you from there, of course. Okay, we stay here after I buy you. Okay, so before I click on this, know this is the plant. So this is useless. This is useless. I'm just gonna immediately move this over before I forget. My points aren't really coming from the cards being played, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm just not gonna get money from it. Sadly. Okay, so this is, you can see it works. That extra discard means a lot of money. That's for sure. And then another thing you can notice is that since I don't have any malt coming from Jokers, all my flat malt's coming from Earth, which makes the planet the most important thing right now. Not to mention later down the line is going to matter when I need chip value, because when you're multiplying two numbers and one of them stays constant, the maximum value you can get is when they're both equal. And 22 times 9 is 198. Which is close to the chip value, but not quite. So, if I ever play glass cards, then the malt value is actually going to end up being higher than chips, and chips would matter more. So, increasing the amount of chips I get is important. It's not something that you should ever forget. Nice. This is pointless. Who cares? What are we? Kings. Money, money, money. Must be funny. And enrichment, bro. I need to draw. I mean, I guess I could play 5 of a kind. Contains 3 of a kind, and it lets me start leveling it. I'm gonna put gold card in this queen. I'm gonna get rid of the glass here. I'm gonna put steel on this 9. I'm gonna win 1 bajillion points. Okay, the malt hit. I was about to say there's not a lot of malt that I got, but the malt hit kind of carried me through that. So look at that. Now I'm Mr. Money Pants. That's not good. Ignore it. Money, money, money. Must be funny. I'm discarding steel because it doesn't matter. Looking for a king or a jack. Nice. That's 40. Oh! F. This might not win. Every time I said that I've won though, but oh, never mind. Just barely. Just barely. It did win. Yes, so level up 5 of a kind when I can. It scales faster than Earth, so it's more important. Do not get tricked by the banana. Earth. At some point I'm going to stop taking Earth and I'm just going to take Planet X's, which upgrades 5 of a kind. So this death is very useful because it lets me consistently get a 5 of a kind, one that I need. There we go. I'm not gonna mess around here. I can. This is gonna give me money. Nice. This probably wins, but I'm kind of scared. Let's see here. 340 times 28. That's already almost 1/3 of the way there. 340 plus 50 times 28. That's 1/3 of the way there. So that's 410. 28 times 1.5 times 3 times 410. Yeah, okay, this makes it. And I get money. Great. So sometimes it's worth pulling up the calculator to figure out some things like that. And now I got money tree, and now I want to keep my money above 100, but it's going to give me $20 per round, so it's still a higher amount of money. I want to look for jacks because that's what I've been copying. What are we discarding here? 4s. Oh man. I'm gonna save this death for another day. Look at that. I have a big grin on my face from the amount of money I'm getting. Imagine if I still had the bowl. Just imagine. Okay, this is really good. Blue seals are very important. As I was mentioning earlier, how Earth was the most important thing to me. Stay above 100. Look at that. This lets me stay above 100. Roll one more time. This is the last Earth I'm ever taking, and I'm gonna stop taking them as we move into endless here. And it turns this ace into a stone card because it removes it from the mail-in rebate pool. I'm gonna make some money first before I play a hand. So I got the blue seal, which makes you want to kind of just find jacks. If you didn't know, blue seal would just give me planet X. Uh-oh. Okay, come on. Luck is on my side here. There we go. Just in the nick of time. I'm gonna do this just in case so that I don't lose. Good. Works when I mean it to. The fact that I discarded the jacks made that harder than it should have been. And that was an unnecessary risk. But as you saw, I didn't give up. I discarded until I had one hand left because I knew that the chances were out that I would draw a jack. And so my chances won out. That is very good. Very good. That's going to get me more money as well. So this boss blind doesn't really do anything. Turn this ace into a stone card. Turn these into mult cards. Find a strength. I don't need to discard for anything anymore. Now I just gotta find a 5 of a kind. Hopefully find a blue seal. Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes. That shit was not 1 and 2. Did you see that? Okay. Let's see how long I can last on this. I'm gonna need to do some serious build restructuring so that I can focus this board towards endless. And one of those build restructuring things would be to cut everything that's not a jack outside of my deck, and then to upgrade flush 5 as much as possible, which includes doing this, skipping over $20 flush 5. It's already almost better than full house, you see, and it's only level 7. It scales twice as fast. I should have taken the tower, not taking the earth. This is good. It's really important. I'm gonna get money when I play the hand, so it's okay to be 100. Cut you. Get money. Turn it into stone. I have my dream hand. I don't know why I moved the trio. I'm just gonna leave it there now. The point of having this is if I find a card that's synergized. I just got $20. I got $20 again. Okay, and that's a 1,000,000 point hand. Look at that. It works. Strength is really important. Eventually these are all just going to turn into jacks. So see, here's the... Since I have no base malt, this photograph is just better than this poly from business card. As much as I want to take the mail-in prepaid back, now we have photograph on our side. And, to think about it, this is actually probably better than copying. So this is times 9. And this is times 6 twice, which is times 12. So this is better than having the trio. And we can test that when I make my next hand. This is like, you need to stop tempting me, okay? It's not very kind. Here is something that is better than the trio. Now I just have a Photochad build. Don't make fun of me. I have to do it. Okay. The only thing that can improve this anymore is more lucky cards, more Planet X scaling, more spectral packs so that I can find an ectoplasm. Which is actually a lot of things when you think about it. I like putting this guy first. It's gonna give me good fortune here. None of those lucky cards hit. So that's 94 million point hand. We still have a while to go before we can beat ante 12, which is really the goal here, is to find an E, right? Obviously we're not going to reach Nanan with this, but to find an E would be pretty nice. This was tower. Need to make more jacks. 13 jacks. Pretty good. Not what we were looking for. Glass is the #1 thing that's gonna shoot our point scoring to the moon really is just gonna pop off. Turn this 4 into stone, who cares? Come on, I have 1 bajillion jacks in my deck. We're gonna draw them one day. I'm not gonna use this yet. I'm gonna play this so that I can find a card to turn gold. I'm gonna turn this card gold. I'm gonna put this first. We wanna play the lucky card first because of Hanging Chad. It's gonna give us money. Yep, there you go. That's what we're looking for. A faceless Joker in a different world would be the best thing ever, but we're not living in that world, are we? This is very good. We've already made it through the plant, but maybe if we find the... This is like, this doesn't matter. See the points we're scoring? Perfect. Give me the scaling. I'm turning these cards to stone just in case I get an idol. Because idol, this, like the mail-in rebate, stone cards don't count to the idol pool. I'm looking for the blue seal. I'm looking for the blue seal and for more lucky cards, because that means more money. Statistically. 1 in 15 sounds really scary, but that's roughly a 6% chance. 7% chance. That just means that when your lucky card is expected to trigger every 15 times it triggers. Sorry, that sounded stupid, but that's what it means. And that actually happens quite a lot when you have Hanging Chad and Sock and Buskin. Now, I just realized it might be better for these to copy Hanging Chad at the moment, because I'm not worried about point scoring. And this dramatically increases the amount of triggers, which is going to really help with getting money from the lucky cards, obviously. I've been playing suboptimally. I bet you were pretty mad at that. Look at this. Blue seal. Well, can't get it all. See how that dramatically lowered my point scoring, but I got $20 from that one jack. It's tempting. Ectoplasm? It read my mind. Look at that. Okay, negative photograph. This is extremely helpful because it gives us a lot of money. We're rich. Oh yeah. Sorry, we're getting rid of being rich. This is more important. Flush 5. I forgot that I played that. I need to remember that I've been leveling up 5 of a kind and not Flush 5. But at some point I'll get Flush 5 if I'm really looking for an idle angle here. Got him. My hand size is fucked. Okay, this is absurd because I do have a lot of jacks in my deck. In fact, I have more jacks than any other cards, so I'm like extremely likely to draw them here. Look at this exponential growth here. There we go. 5 of a kind. Gold card, blue seal, money. This is very, very valuable. I'm looking for that hand size voucher. I haven't gotten it yet. I'm really looking for the hand size voucher. This is more important. Now, I want to start looking for sun cards. A lot of people would want to hit the road jack here because I have a lot of jacks, but like... There's a typo. There's a typo in this card description. They need to fix that. Ce joker a 3 multi fois 0.5 pour chaque joker défaussé lors de cette manche. But it's not joker, it's valet, which is what the mail-in rebate was calling them. So I can still get this while copying Hanging Chad, and this is a really good boss blind because I have a lot of discards. I am likely to draw a jack. All I need is one hand. Please. There we go. Money. Nice, nice. It's actually a lot better than Flush 5 right now. I'm looking for sun cards. I have more Jack of Hearts than anything else, as you can see. So, do I have any 10s? 3 10s. Okay. Found a 10. Blue seal. Blue seal. Not a blue seal, but I won't complain. Money? Money, please! So that got me 16,000. Perfect. That is above the boss line number. No, for ante 12, I'm gonna have to start copying Photograph again. I wonder if I'll get the deck fixing in time for an idol. I'm gonna spend down a little. Okay. Perfect. Amazing. This is a dream come true. The name is just 5 identical cards, 5 cartes identiques, but that malt right off the top is pretty valuable. The flat malt, I mean. Is it 20 plus 63? Oh yeah. Okay. Professional analysis here. Okay, what do I need? 300 million. Alright, I can do that. Deck fixing is of utmost importance because I have a shitty hand size. None of these matter. Strength is good. I'm gonna have to copy. Okay. If does this not make it, then I need to start using glass cards. Uh-oh. Yikes. Yikesy doodles. I thought that would make it. Okay, this still makes it in 2 hands for the next one. And then I'll need to start using glass cards. Do I have any 10s left? No, I don't. Why did I buy that? I love you. All right. As you can see, I was talking about how the chips and malts need to be equal earlier. Have I drawn every stone card? Jesus Christ. What? Okay, you have to, like, recognize that sometimes I say the majority of my deck is jacks. Like, half my deck is jacks and half isn't. So that means that, like, I shouldn't be surprised when I'm not drawing a full hand of 5 jacks, because that means that I'm drawing, half my hands of jacks and half my hands that isn't jacks. But this is absurd. Like, this cannot happen with regular chances. I just don't believe it. How I have 10 jacks in my hand, and then I've drawn everything else. I guess I don't have much else other than jacks. I haven't really looked. Holy shit. This does make sense. Why am I complaining? I shouldn't be complaining. That makes sense. Shouldn't be complaining. I'm $20. Ooh, straight property. I thought I would have my deck fixed in time for Ante 13, but it looks like we're gonna have a swift death on Ante 13. Unless I somehow get a bunch of glass cards really quickly. Okay. Because I was like, we're gonna get flush 5 way up there. But it still looks like this is extremely 1 million times better than flush 5. Because it has 16 more levels than plus 5. Dude. Never mind, we're making it to Naninth. Woohoo! I'm not poor. Okay. We're making it to Naninth. We just got foil. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm gonna show you how glass. Call it the glass attack. I still want to make money, so I'm putting glass at the back. To really maximize my score, obviously I put the glass at the front, and then maybe I copy... Well, it depends. So if I'm playing a full hand of glass and I'm copying Sock and Buskin, the glass at the front, I would have to do math to figure out if I copy Photograph or Hanging Chat here. Because it's a little complicated, and I'll get to how you determine what you should be copying for the maximum score when it becomes relevant. I guess it already is relevant, but you know. I've gone bigger, I've gone home. So what do I need to remove here? We got a king, I've got a queen, an 8, 6, a 2, and a bunch of stone cards. Beautiful. 47 billion. So I got 1 billion on the last hand. Which means that I probably gotta play the glass jack first. Ante 13 really is a big jump, isn't it? It broke! 5 billion? Why did I think I would get so much more than that? Fucker. I think that means that I've lost this. I think that means that I've lost on Ante 13. This is still a pretty good draw, and I can't believe I got it recorded too. Huh. That scored me 1 billion without glass. Can you believe that? I thought this had potential with idle, but I never even got my deck fixed enough for it to be good with idle. Why am I getting no money from this? This is always a great way to lose. Partie terminée. Okay, well, there we go with that.